Hello and welcome to the highlights of day one of the second test match of this Moose Clothing Cup powered by SkyX.net. Sri Lanka versus Australia at the Galle International Stadium, and Australia winning an important toss and had absolutely no hesitation in batting first. Well, Australia going into this test match with an unchanged team. There was some thought about Glenn Maxwell being included, but eventually turning out to be an unchanged team. But Sri Lanka having a few issues with some enforced changes due to COVID, and three debuts for, that is, Mahesh Theekshana, Prabhat Jayasuriya and Kamidu Mendis being included in the Sri Lankan lineup. Right, it's time now to join the action.
The all-important toss won by Australia, and this man on screen has been magnificent from Usman Khawaja. High score of 174, average of 47. The way he batted in the last test match was magnificent under very difficult conditions. David Warner, we all know how brutal he could be on his day. Ideal pitch for him. 7,788 runs on the average of 47 is very impressive.
Right, here we go. Gently does it. A little loosener. That'll be four. That's beautifully timed by Warner. Intent shown early on by Khawaja.
That's good use of the feet by Khawaja. Man in form.
Well, that's the end of him. Warner's gone.
Perfect length this time. David Warner playing the ball, swinging back in. He just held his line. Yeah, angling back in, just holding its line, and David Warner playing down the wrong line. That's what we saw up in Bangladesh. Continuing his good work. Did not play the first test. Good call back. What a start for Sri Lanka. Warner gone for 5. Australia 15 for 1.
Just the start that Sri Lanka would have wanted. And now Marnus Labuschagne walks in a very, very impressive test record.
Yes.
Proactive and brave. Khawaja's certainly shown that early on.
Ayo!
The sweep, very effective against Sri Lanka. That will get a boundary. That is, Khawaja has been very good with those sweeps.
Little quicker, just to not allow him to get on that back foot with ease, and that's what Jayasuriya is doing. That was in the 90s.
Yeah, well bowled there, Jayasuriya.
That's four. Clubbed by Marnus. Goes again, 4 more. Geez, that's flying to the boundary. That's a loose one. Too easy. Usman Khawaja brings up the 50 partnership. Even contributions basically from Usman Khawaja and Marnus Labuschagne. Bowled him. Ramesh Mendis delivers a peach. Beautifully bowled, the angle, and a wee bit of turn. Usman Khawaja is walking back. It's straightened down the line. Khawaja's missed it. He's played the angle. He's been looking to work it onto the leg side. One grips. Khawaja goes for 37. It's 70 for 2.
What an awesome record he's got, Steve Smith. 8,000 plus, average close to 60. 27 hundreds and 36 50s. What a return for him. He's got to be very, very tight, but he gets off the mark, Smith. That's easy.
Down the track straight away. Chips a shot over mid-wicket. And this good batting by Steven Smith. There's no turn in available. Just come the track and drop kicks over mid-wicket for a boundary. Well, missed out there by Dickwell. What a fantastic delivery by Ramesh Mendes. There was turn, there was bounce.
Look how far he comes, and then it's dropping as he was pushing at that delivery. Dickwella will be kicking himself.
Shot outside the off-stump, and Labuschagne just revived the previous over with a stumping chance and is not going to miss out. It's not good start by Kasundra. There's plenty of width, shot, asking for trouble.
Again, forcing shot off the back foot. The timing is good. Another boundary. The second boundary in the over. Ah, that is easy. That is easy. Right, 99 for 2. Last ball before lunch. Oh, the one that went with the arm. Feet going nowhere, but defending. And that is lunch. Australia, 99 for 2.
In the toss, batting first, David Vaughan was undone by a beauty by Kasunraditha. Khwaja batted very well for his 37. Again, another beautiful delivery by Ramesh Mendes getting rid of.
Sri Lankan bowling, the spinners did most of the bowling. Ramesh Mendes hasn't bowled a maiden, but he's bowled well. 1 for 49. Thikshan on his debut, just 2 overs. Prabhat Jayasuriya, none for 18. And Kasunraditha, the other wicket taker. So at lunch, Australia 99 for 2 on the first day of the second test match.
First ball after lunch. Bit of swing, just a touch.
Manageable for the batsman. And if you bowl short, this is going to happen. 50 for Labuschagne. Batted beautifully for his 51, richly deserved it.
But a lovely stroke to go to that milestone. Just gets his length wrong, Kasunraditha. Doesn't need another look at it, Marnus Labuschagne. Doesn't need a second look.
Poor delivery. And that result was good for Labuschagne. That's a beautiful stroke. Once again short. Plenty of time for a batsman like Labuschagne to hit the ball anywhere towards the offside. Swept and 4.
Under edge, right through Dickwella's legs. It's very lucky, but saying that, it's a boundary for Labuschagne.
This is a lovely shot. Down the wicket he comes. Just his body and carves it through the covers. Matthews, he'll escort that. How well was that timed? And also brings up the 150 for Australia.
Right, here comes Jayasuriya, punched off the back foot. Good use of the feet. Down the ground, that's another boundary. Australia dealing in boundaries here. Thinks about there was drift, there was drift.
You talk about using the breeze as a perfect example. Just seen that one drift away from Marnus. Gone on with the arm. Just past that outside edge.
It's a good partnership, promising partnership that is developing. Nicely worked behind point. That's 4. Full toss. Well, it doesn't come any easier. A friendly full toss. And Steve Smith needed no second invitation.
Just a gift. Absolute gift.
Easy pickings.
Easy as you like. The 37th Test match 50 for Steve Smith.
It's a very good knock. Very determined to get a big one. Applauded by the Australian crowd who have made the journey. Dressing room is very happy.
That will take Marnus Labuschagne to 99. Good run. Smith responded, and Marnus Labuschagne can add Sri Lanka away to his tally of Test hundreds.
What a way to bring 100 in subcontinent. Almost faultless. That's so well. Spin pace. Dominated everybody. 147 deliveries. The striker has been brilliant. Very well played, Labuschagne. Did enjoy watching you.
It would have played on his mind, Marnus Labuschagne, that he hadn't got a Test 100 away from home. Called early. Smith responded, and he's got it.
Deservingly. Some knock that. Enjoyed it. They spin everything. So dominant.
Got him. He's got him. It's turned. And a first Test wicket for Jayasuriya.
What a fantastic delivery. Just enough turn. Oh. In the middle of the pitch, and Dikkala made it look so easy. To beat a batsman who's on 100, needs something special. That's exactly what Prabhat Jayasuriya delivered.
Not quite sure Marnus Labuschagne would have thought that there'd be that much turn. He's been happy to go down the wicket, and this time he's beaten. And it's a wonderful innings, and it comes to an end at tea time. Marnus Labuschagne goes for 104. Australia at tea, 204 for 3. They were desperate for a wicket. Sri Lanka toiled hard. There was an opportunity that was missed. And this partnership built, and it was worth 134, and Australia in a commanding position. But on the stroke of tea time, to get rid of the man with 100, that's just what you want. And Sri Lanka have managed to do that. Now Carson Rajata, the seamers, had to toil hard. He's bowled 16 overs. Ramesh Mendis bowled unchanged from the city end with his 22. But it was the first Test wicket for Jayasuriya, that of Marnus Labuschagne, that brought a close to the session. So at tea time, Australia 204 for 3.
Too easy for the batsman. There's Chandimal having work to do in the deep. First runs after tea. A very good shot to have, but you toss it up like that. Steve Smith not gonna miss out.
Beautifully bowled. There it is. There it is. Travis Head can't quite believe it, and he's hanging around. He's not quite sure whether he's had his stumps knocked over or whether Niroshan Dikwila has removed them with his gloves.
Yeah, I'm
But there is a little discussion that's taking place. There is a reluctance to leave the field by Travis Head, and I think the umpires are going to ask for it, and there'll be a soft signal as well that will be given. But Travis Head is undone by spin again, or maybe the lack of spin. This goes straight on, caught in the crease, braced front leg, and it just clipped the off stump. Well, we're saying that Sri Lanka needed a breakthrough. They've got one. They've got one, and it's the debutant again. It's Jayasuriya. Out will be the decision. It wasn't a sharp blast of a breeze. It was a delivery that clipped the off stump. And Travis Head goes, bowled by Jayasuriya for 12. It's 238 for 4. Another opportunity goes miss.
Just have a look here. Just gone down, yorked himself. Dick Weller, he wasn't really in the picture. Once again, he wasn't expecting that ball to come through. His clubs weren't even in line with where the ball was. They're just little concentration lapses, but that shouldn't happen there now.
Nice shot. Nice shot from Smith. No, that's too full. That's too full. Smith's not going to miss out. He's not going to miss out, and he doesn't. It's a big shot for LBW, and he's given him. I won't be surprised if they go upstairs for this. But yes, he's got his left leg outside the line of off stump, but has the ball hit him outside the line?
Pitching outside off, impact umpire's call. Wickets hitting. Thank you. I'll go back to Kumar on field. Kumar, you can stay with your decision. I'll let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen now. You can signal out.
Worth a review. Worth a review, but umpire's call ensures that Cameron Green is out LBW for 4. Australia now 5 down for 252.
Goes through extra cover, and that will be perfect in terms of timing. That will run away to the boundary.
That's a reverse sweep. Dimut Karunaratne, beg your pardon, Dinesh Chandimal, the stand-in captain, got the extra cover, very fine towards Cowpine, but still Alex Carey found that gap, as well as the slip fielder was at short third, and he was equal to the task all around the ground. Sri Lanka do the right thing with Mahesh Theekshana bowling well, Prabhat Jayasuriya as well. I think it's the right call, taking the new ball. The temptation would be May to use Kasun Raditha or continue with Prabhat Jayasuriya. I would still go with Kasun Raditha for a couple of overs with definitely to see if there's any swing. The number 7 batsman not facing the new ball, pretty occasion. I think that will be the key for Sri Lanka, to use Kasun Raditha from the far end. Full toss down the leg side.
That's a poor delivery. That's really a poor delivery. And he will help himself to a boundary. In getting close to that 100 now. He's on 95. Dave Smith
Encourages it, and he's got it. 100 for Steve Smith. His first after 16 innings.
That was short. Played with a lot of authority. It wasn't a ranked half volley.
Every single one is a special one.
Kissing the badge shows you how much he loves representing Australia.
Poor delivery and put away. Yeah, another gift. Just every now and again, the old full toss comes. Carey doesn't miss out. close of play on day one of this second test match, Australia have ended 298 for 5. Steve Smith will be unbeaten on 109 and Alex Carey unbeaten on 16. Marnus Labuschagne got his first 100 away from Australia, and that man, Steve Smith, his first one since January of 2021. Usman Khawaja, he got 37. David Warner was out early on. It was all about Marnus Labuschagne and Steve Smith today. And Alex Carey, well, he will resume tomorrow, unbeaten on 16. As the light fades here in Gaul, Sri Lanka will look at their bowling figures and think they did a steady job, but there can still be improvement. 1 for Rajata, 1 for Mendes. The debutant Jayasuriya ends with 3. And Australia 298 for 5.